Boom. All right, Kenman here. Today, we continue the unboxing from the Mikey Trailz package. He sent me a big care package with a bunch of knives to review, a custom to work on, and then a gift. Here is the gift right here. He sent me a Rosecraft. Be sharp, stay sharp. What do we think it is? Let's unbox it and find out right now. I have a couple Rosecrafts in my collection already. They've got some really interesting stuff. I'm kind of excited to see what this is. I tried to not look at the sides so I could be a little surprised. Oh yeah, all right. A little snack. Here we go. Look at the color on this thing. Oh, I recognize the pattern, the design. This is the Rosecraft Pocket Monster. Boom. Oh, oh my God. Oh, look at that forward choil. That is great. And a short little blade pocket monster. Okay. Thank you, Mikey Trailz, for sending me this gift. He, like I said, sent me several gravity knives to check out. He sent me some scales from his Kaiser Dogfish. We're going to do a custom job too. Threw this in for me. Oh, what a funny looking knife. Monster? What was it again? Pocket Monster. Nice snappy swags design, says right there. But you can tell I have another one over there we can grab and has some similarities to it. Wow, the way that handle gets wider, it actually feels pretty nice in the hand. If I just grab here, I see that choke up spot I can go to. But even back here, you kind of get a pretty good grip. But that, I love a good choke up spot. That really gets comfortable. Now you're holding a knife that's in that hand. Cutting surface is completely free. If you're pushing through a box or something like that, it's not going to catch on your thumb or the thumb stud. It's just a free space to make some cuts. Really big belly though, so sometimes that type of a blade where the point is and this huge belly is a little bit more for like some slicey type work, field work, over just simple things. Sometimes the tip in the center is a little bit easier to control. Let's see if I can swing it shut. It's nice and got that crisp open. It drops pretty easy. Really large front flipper on there. Shouldn't have any issues opening and closing with that flip right there. Index fingered easily. Clip can be swapped to the other side, which is cool for the lefties. This is a RPM 9 blade steel. I like that sound. It's got that big Swags logo number right there. Rosecraft on this side, Rosecraft on there. A little bit heavy on the branding, but it doesn't distract too much, so I don't mind. This green color is ridiculous. I kind of love it. I'm kind of into the gaudy types of colors. This is very bright though. It comes in several different colors. I've seen this before on their site. I don't know what colors it, I think there's a black one and whatever, but that green is gnarly, kind of a lime green, and then that blue accent on the collar and the thumb stud. Kind of a nice look. Snappy, kind of fun. This could be a good user. That choke up spot just feels nice. Well, tons of big jimps on there. I think they could go all the way out to that spot right there, but they do feel good. You're not really gonna, I'm not going to really push my thumb any further out than that, the way that grip is. Index, yeah, that feels all right, really. What's everyone think about this one? Boom. Enjoy these unboxings? If so, hit the like button. Subscribe if you would like to see more. Wow, that green is something else. Okay, blade is, it's got just a little wobble to it. Let me just tighten that down just a little bit. Okay, they're solid. Still closes fine. That's kind of one of those things, newer knives, sometimes the pivot starts to loosen up a little bit from opening and closing. You got to kind of make some adjustments a few times. But now that blade is solid. Feels all right. Centered appropriately as well. What is that on the tip? Just kind of a little discoloration right on that tip there. I think that just might be nothing. Just the finish. Sometimes maybe they didn't catch that very, very, very tip little spot. No big deal. Boom. I like the choke up and the feel on this though. All right, so what's that detent? Pulls it in. Not too bad. You can kind of, it does pop though. It doesn't just open. You can't just sit there and talk it unless you don't close it. Once that detent hits, if it holds enough pressure that it doesn't require too much, so it shouldn't fail. It's pretty solid little detent on there. Nice texture around here, and then a secondary texture in the middle. Those diamonds feel good. They're rough. I wonder how that'll be going in and out of the pocket. That's kind of one of those ones where it might kind of rip up the pocket a little bit faster than others. What do we think about that forward choil? Look at how huge it is. That feels great. Generally, they're a little tight and feel like you're stuck like that. But this is just, there's so much room, so many activities. Okay. That lime green is something. 6 5/8 end to end. Blade is 2 3/4. Basically, yeah, you can say it's a little bit more than 2 3/4. If someone wants to say, oh, it's 3 inches from there to there. But the cutting surface is about 2 1/4 with a huge belly. Look at that forward choil's an inch. I don't ever measure the choil, but wow, look at that. That's an inch all day. Just about 4 inches on the handle. Smaller knife. Swags usually has those smaller profile knives. This similar shape. Blade thickness 10, 11 at that thickest spot. Battery's getting ready to die. How many more videos are we going to get out of it? So it's 10, kind of riding out to there. The little swedge on the top, not sharp up there. Handle thickness 45, 44, and thickness about 1.22. Decent smaller size with that choke up. I think you can do some work with that. Okay. 3.70. I compare everything with the Pyrite 3.67. So really the weight is about the same. Size is similar. It's a little wider, a little shorter. We've got that Swags. Got to take the weight off of this right here. 2.3. It's smaller. We'll look at that in a second. All right. Whoops. The front flipper caught my finger coming around there. All right, CJRB Pyrite is a good EDC, standard size, not quite full size. Button lock, good comparative size. Handle is a little bit bigger. Blade is just a little bit bigger. So definitely not a full size. A little bit smaller. I would say discreet, but this green sticks out like a sore thumb. So the other Swags I've got right here, this is the Malia. This one's on loan from Lanyard Man for some mini knife shootout tests. But you can kind of see the similarities in the handle, like they're in the same family. The Malia is definitely, or this is like the mini Malia. I think there is one that's a little bit bigger that's probably closer to that size. But blade shape obviously different, but the handle very similar. Not much of a the forward choil on this one. Other Rosecrafts I have are this one here. This is the Clinch River Swayback. So that's a slip joint. Handle is a little bit bigger. Blade is just a little bit longer as well. Completely different style knife. Rosecraft does make a lot of cool stuff. They got that forward choil on this one too, though. Look at this walk and talk. Really fun looking Warncliffe blade on there. And this is the Stinking Creek Sow Belly. Also by Rosecraft. I actually won this one from the Knives Fast giveaway on a Monday night. KC did a giveaway, and this was part of my my prize. I love this thing though. The stag on the handle and then that sow belly, just thickness. Feels really good. Rosecraft makes some cool stuff. You should go check them out. These are about the same size. Handle's about the same. Blade might be just a little bit longer. Really heavy walk and talk on there. But yeah, we've got the, what is it? The whatever monster. I don't know why I can't remember that. Rosecraft Pocket Monster. Thanks again to Mikey Trailz for sending this out as a little gift with the other package. Watch the other videos. I'll link Mikey and some of those down in the description. You can see those gravity knives that he sent me for review. And we'll get to the customization of his scales pretty soon as well. This is a fun knife. Thank you, Mikey. I will test it out. Enjoy it a little bit. Probably swap that clip to the other side. Maybe we could do a dye. Or do I just leave that funky green forever? It's meant to be. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.